where years and decades of knowledge and experience in business have been put together in the form of a book. Today, as we all know, we are drowning in information but starving for wisdom. So these are the books. This is the book with pages brimming of wisdom. We are here to release the book titled Beyond Three Generations, authored jointly by Mr. Navas Meeran, the chairman of Group Meeran here, who is also a chart member TiE Kerala, Mr. M.S.A. Kumar, Chief Catalyst, Catalyst 360, also a charter member of TiE Kerala, Mr. Firoz Meeran, Vice Chairman, Meeran Group, and Mr. George Skaria, former journalist, consultant editor, ISB and Communications Advisor, CSEP. So we have our author here on stage. If you could please step forward, I request all our preeminent guests on stage to join us in the release of the book titled Beyond Three Generations, the definitive guide for building enduring Indian family businesses. We will have the book, we will have a few remarks from the author, and then we will move on to the launch of the book.
Thank you, TiE, for giving this opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, this was an effort just to see that we have captured some of the nuances of family businesses in the last 3 decades of business, being part of business. And not just me, along with me, Firoz, my brother, M.S.A. Kumar, who was the Managing Director of AVT Naturals, and George Skaria, Senior journalist from Delhi. We put together all our thoughts, and I'll just start with a story. Long back, one among the brothers of Ramapuram group had a chance to be in a resort, which was in Africa. And at that point of time, he paid more than $1,000 for that particular night in that resort. So Ramapuram Brothers runs, at that point of time, was running the Orange County resorts, based out of Coorg and Bangalore and places, you know the brand. So at that point of time, they decided that they should move from luxury resort to high-end luxury resort. So decided to create an SOP. For getting into a high-end resort, they decided that we need to have an SOP to run it. So I'll go through some of the points which was part of the SOP which they created. One is graciousness, derived from the word grace. It embodies giving happily to others so that they feel appreciated and cared for. The next one is cheerfulness. They had an annual prize for the most cheerful employee in a calendar year. The company's leadership encourages employees to be cheerful and smiling at all times. The next point is to be informally professional. While most of the employees are not normally required to dress in formal wear, like suits, they nevertheless have to be elegantly dressed. As they say, the first impression is the best impression. One of the reasons why they're not often in formal wear is because the resort has to be a luxury brand. Knowledgeable. Information and knowledge is one's area of work. In one's area of work is expected to be above par, as also all basic knowledge about the company too. Coming to the next point is to be intelligent. When placed in a difficult situation, staff members are expected to resolve an issue swiftly and in as smooth a manner as possible. That is, they need to have the smarts smartest way to not just resolve the situation, but to do so in an outstanding way. The other point is generosity. They believe it is a generous brand. For example, if a customer calls at the last moment to cancel a booking for a genuine reason, it does cancel the booking with no questions asked and no cancellation fees. Getting to the next point is straight from the heart, says Jose Dampuram in his words. We want to be known as an organization with employees who smile from the heart. In all our communications, I tell the marketing team, especially when you write to a customer or a prospective one across the world, that we should always write from the heart and not from the head. It should be emotive writing and communication that is genuine and not superficial. The next point is attention to details. They say the difference between the good and excellent is in the detail. It is very, very important for the employees to be detail-oriented in their jobs. For example, when a communication goes out to guests or clients, it is rechecked many a times down to the spelling and grammar. Before being sent, at the end of the day, a single mistake does not sit well with luxury. Their guests who are paying such a high price for the product do not deserve mistakes. Getting to the next point is going the extra mile. How do you delight a customer? To delight a customer, an organization does not have to spend millions of rupees. You just have to go one step beyond his or her expectation. For example, at one of the resorts, a guest found that the water heater was not working. He called the relevant department. When the service person arrived, he not only fixed the fault, but also handed over a note of apology from the management, along with an anthurium flower. This gesture, beyond the customer's expectation, was much appreciated. These were the 10 points which started as an SOP for the new brand, from the Orange County brand to the new brand called Evolve Back. This was the SOP which they created. And this evolved into the values of the organization. I've taken this from the chapter 8, which talks about the power of intangible assets. Referring to the brand and this building an enduring family business, normally values are used by many as just wall hangers. That doesn't help. So I'm just putting one aspect of the book, but we have covered almost 10 critical drivers that make a family business sustain and survive. To start with, we talk about mindset, vision and strategy, governance, succession planning, professionalization, building great brands, managing the external environment, going global, unlocking value and wealth, and finally the family business advisor and its relevance in any business. We have the companies we have covered in this book are well recognized in their respective sectors and have strong brand equity in regions where they have a market presence. The brands which is referred in this book includes our dear Johnny Chetton's Popular Automobiles, Aravind Eye Care System Madurai, Bhima Jewelers Cochin, Dodla Dairy Farms Hyderabad, Eastern Condiments Kerala, Elico Limited Hyderabad, Evolve Back, formerly known as Orange County Resorts Bangalore, Gira Developments, Pune, House of Anita Dongre, Mumbai, a fashion house, IBS Software, Cochin, Omni Active Health Technologies of the Sanjay Mariwala Group, and the Zandu Pharmaceuticals from Bombay. So these are all family-run organizations which has gone through 2 or 3 generations, and the issues which they have faced and the resolutions which they have brought in running and resolving the issues and running the organization and taking the organization to the next level. So we found that the nuances which these companies have gone through, the points which I mentioned, the 10 points which I mentioned, all these companies have gone through this journey. So we have taken a bit of effort to see that every company is being covered in this, so that it doesn't look like something that's been written on an Eastern story alone. This has brought in all the knowledge and experience of the promoters of all these companies. I hope it's worth the effort, and thank you so much, Ty, for giving this opportunity. My dear friend Sujitra Ella is here. She always uses private jet to come to Cochin. Today also, since it is my book release, she has graciously agreed to be part of the TiEcon story. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. That was just a teaser. To know more, the books will be available. It's on a pre-order status on Amazon. You're most welcome to purchase them. From the 29th of December, you will be able to place orders for beyond 3 generations. Navas sir had just given in a nutshell the 10 big points, like the 10 commandments shared in the book. The need to always aim for the greatest, for the smartest work, the role of generosity, and the need to combine the head and the heart. We present before you beyond 3 generations, which will serve as an authority on successful enterprising businesses. And we are also proud that we've had 2 of TiEcon's charter members being writers and authors. So that is secretly we are also proud of that fact. Best wishes. We hope the book continues to inspire many, many more generations to come.